Hello. 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 What's up, everybody? Hello. Look at my hair. It's too long. Nice hair? You think this is nice hair? You think this is nice hair? It's too much. I want to get rid of it. Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm back. At least we have Asian silky hair. I don't think this is silky hair, yo. I don't think this is silky hair. If anything, it feels mad oily, yo. Reverends, what's up, turning to hello, Michael, hello, Saul, hello, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I'm just gonna be like playing games for a little bit. Where's the timer? I almost forgot we're still doing the Subathon. My gosh. Okay. Timer needs to come back. We still got a good... Is that right? Is that the right... I feel like that's not right. I feel like I cheated there. Hold on, let me check how much time we have left. Fuck, how much time do we have left? Mr. Chi, what's up? Harshi. Hello, good morning. Anybody know how much time we have? That's 100. I can find out. The only issue is I pause the timer in the middle of the Genshin live stream. Or at the beginning of the live stream. So what I do is get the timer and then subtract how long the live stream was, I guess. Volume is low? Is it? Nothing's changed, I don't think. Hold on, let me fix the timer first. Okay, I disabled the timer during the live stream at... Come on. Three days, 6 hours. Let me write this down. 3 days, 6 hours, 30 minutes, 39 seconds. Okay? That's the timer that we stopped at, okay? Or we hid during that live stream. Now, how long was this live stream from that point on? ChatGPT, help! Subtract 4 minutes and subtract 4 minutes and 53 seconds. Minutes 4:53 from
energizing combo sets. Party.
3 hours 31:53. What's up, everybody? Wait, no, that's not. That is what I need. Okay, and then I need to subtract 3 hours 31:53 from whatever I wrote. Okay, subtract 3 hours 31 minutes and 53 seconds from 3 days, 6 hours, 30 minutes, 39 seconds. Yeah, it's easy in the background. I'm trying to fix the timer right now, or calculate how much time we have left. We have 3 days, 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 46 seconds. So I'm gonna do convert 3 days, 2 hours, 58 minutes to just minutes. 4,398. That is where our timer should be. Okay.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up,
Okay.
even in
There.
the face of the world,
Fix the timer, I think.
was the sunset
Good, good, good.
on that beach.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Let's see. Good morning.
Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace.
What games are we going to play? And you going to cook tonight? No, it's already too late. It's already 9 p.m. But we'll probably, I don't know, we'll probably just hang out a bit. To be honest, I am not like planning on doing anything specific today. I'm just streaming just to like come here, show up, basically like show up, because I think if I took another day off, then there will be this whole, what do you call it? I don't know what the word is, but you know how we talked about something similar before. You skip days in high school, you skip class, and then the next day you skip again, and it makes it harder and harder and harder for you to like actually go back. Whatever word it is to describe that, I didn't want that to happen, so I was like, you know what, no, I can't do that. We still got the subathon going on. Let me at least, in the worst case scenario, stream at least a little bit, at least to just show face and like put the effort into it, even though I'm feeling like, you know, whatever. Pancho, what's up? Alex, how you doing? Can't really obsessed with Natling music. I just can't believe it's music we're hearing here. It's pretty sick. Kind of want to rehear it, to be honest. Maybe I should play right now. Echoman, what's up? Hello, I've been busy to catch a stream lately. Welcome in, Tihi. Thank you, thank you. Akko, what's up? Have you watched Dawei's FES speech? I saw some of it. If you guys want to watch it together, like the full thing, we can watch the whole thing together. But it's pretty sad. Just a heads up, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Cloudy, what's up? Did you see the Nikke model of Eva Girls yet? I did not. I still can't log in for some reason. What if I just make a new account? Yo, what if I just make a new account and play on stream? Can I do that? Maybe we can look it up today. Are we going to play 1.8 during reverse into something? I think so. I think my plan is to like start tomorrow at the latest. Today is a bit short, so like I'm just chilling. Yeah, I didn't really have a plan for today. I just wanted to like show up and just chat and like watch some videos maybe, to be honest. Yo, let me pause this game. Pause this music real quick. Chat, remember that anime that I said I was going to watch? Wistoria or whatever? What was it? Sword and Wand or whatever? I don't know the full title. It's something Sword and Wand Wistoria. Something. I watched it. At least whatever episode was out. How many of you guys seen the anime? Or is currently watching the anime? It's not done, but you haven't? Okay. I think the let me look let me get the exact title for you. If you guys don't know. I don't know if you guys are aware, but like a couple weeks ago or last week or sometime, we talked about anime for like 3-4 hours out of nowhere. And then like, you know, like it was really fun that I talked about it. And then everybody suggested, or not everybody, but some people suggested that I watch this anime this season called Wistoria Wand and Sword. This one. This is what people suggested that I watch or try watching. So basically the animation is great. I would like to say the first 2-3 episodes of the animation was great. Wait. I'm confusing this with something else, I think. Oh no, I'm confusing this with something else. Hold on. Let me think of Where's the English? Where's the Japanese version? No, this is the English version. I watched the whole thing. I don't know how much did I watch? It was great. This anime was great. If anything, for the animation and the quality, it was just like really good to watch. I thought it was gonna be an isekai anime, but it wasn't. So I was kind of like confused, but then it was a good thing. How come every time I open Crunchyroll, it shows me English when I watched it in Japanese? It's so annoying. But anyways, yeah, I do like some isekai anime. This was good, and then I watched another anime. That's what I was confused about. There's another anime this season. I was like, this looks interesting. Let me watch it. And then I was watching it. It's called Why Does Nobody Remember Me in This World? It's kind of like an isekai anime. Bro, hold on. Let me... Anyways, there was this... Do you guys... Has any of you guys seen this anime? This one? This one? You don't think it's gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I prefer Slice of Life. Slice of Life's really good. Pretty good. This one's okay. There was one scene in particular that I just fucking facepalmed to oblivion. I just couldn't believe it happened. It wasn't something like weird or anything. It's just so out of place. There's this one scene in here. A little bit of spoilers. Basically, like as the title suggests, people don't remember the main character, right? And then the main character, like basically, eventually, like talks to her, his friend, I guess. And then there's this like a moment where your dad wanted to protect you, or something like that, right? He goes, your dad, talking to the girl, your dad wanted to protect you and didn't want to put you in harm's way. It was like a dialogue like that, right? And then out of nowhere, the animation and like the situational awareness of like the shot and the scene gets so forced, and I just couldn't watch it anymore. Let me, yo, I know. Okay. You just have to see it. Maybe a couple seconds. Okay, here, I'm gonna mute it. You just have to see it. You just have to see it. Hold on. I'm not gonna actually play the whole thing. Let me just. Okay, this is not the episode. Is this the episode? Oh, maybe it's episode 2. It might be episode 2. Yeah, it was so cringe. No, it wasn't even cringe. It was just so out of place. It just caught me off guard. Here it is. Here it is. Are we not gonna get copyright for this? Probably. Oh, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. Cause there's the fuck. What is it called? You can't even see it. Okay, so basically, hold on. I'm trying to like at least screenshot this one spot. Damn, I don't know. You guys, it might be better if you just like. Basically, what I'm saying is, you know how some anime they add some random like force. It's like watching Marvel movies where they force onto you like romance out of nowhere, and you're just like confused. You just let it slide, kinda. You're like, okay, whatever. But then like two superheroes like randomly like have this romantic feelings out of nowhere, and they start kissing out of like in the middle of a fight randomly. In like a Marvel movie, like they like, oh no, it's an action movie and it's superheroes, but we also need to include a smidgen of romance because that's what people like, and then they do, and every time I see it, I like fucking cringe. It's kind of like very, very out of place. Is the point that I'm getting at? And this one particular scene in this anime at the damn it, you have to see it but you can't. What's the timeline? It's basically, it starts from it starts from like 22 minutes and 30 seconds of episode 2. 22 minutes and 30 seconds of episode 2. It's called Why Does Nobody Remember Me in the World? It's this one. It's this one. It's weird because when I try to play it, there's obviously like a copyright like thing. You can't sometimes you can't stream like movies or animes because it just shows black. It shows a black, like you guys seen it on my screen. I see it, but on your screen it was black. Yeah, 22 minutes in on episode 2, it was so out of place it threw me off, and I was like, I'm not watching this shit no more. But anyways, but yeah, I watched. What else did I watch last night? I think that's all I watched. The Wisteria one, and then that one. And then I cringed, and then I stopped watching that other one. I watched the Wisteria one, was pretty good. The animation was great. You know what's funny? I never watched JoJo. Anybody in chat actually fully caught up with JoJo? You mean the scene where her father planned it years ago? Yeah, that one. Except when she finds out, she goes, this is her reaction, the white hair girl. She goes, somebody tells her, oh, it's because your dad wanted to protect you this entire time. And then she just goes, like on somebody's chest. It was so mechanical, and I was like, what the fuck was that animation? They try to portray her being like super sad, but it was like, your dad wanted to protect you, and then she goes, and I was just like, bro, y'all cut some budget and the most important part of like this emotional roller coaster for this character. That was so weird and out of place. Oh man, and then I stopped watching. I haven't watched the newer JoJo series. It's still going on. I thought it ended. This is also a pretty good anime, I thought. Anybody watch this one? The world's finest assassin. This one was pretty cool. A literal epiphany of isekai anime of harem. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Some people might not like it, and I completely understand why, because it's just such that isekai trope. But it was pretty good. But not everybody will probably like it. You haven't seen it? The rock from God's Scene was fire? I don't remember that. No comment? It was pretty good, I thought. It's a little bit cringe, but I thought it was still pretty good. It's like cringe, but they still tried kind of thing. Feeling that I got. But it is very harem. And it is very isekai. I really sat down yesterday and I was like, man, maybe I should get started on the JoJo series. Final episode of Assassin anime had Rod of God as his final attack to kill Hero. Oh, I don't remember that. Maybe I didn't finish it. I might have just seen like 5 episodes and I thought I watched the whole thing. You can't go back the same if you start watching JoJo. How big is it? How many episodes are there? Part 1's the weakest? There's parts? I watched 3 episodes apparently. This is all I watched. And then maybe I got like bored of it. Cause maybe it was like pretty slow. Don't know. Oh, I watched some. I don't remember anything. Did I just put it on autoplay? I think I might have just played on autoplay. Because usually what happens is when I play on autoplay and I go to sleep because I get bored, they just keep playing that next episode. And then it doesn't give me like this marker. Because usually I skip the ending. I think I fall asleep. I don't know. JoJo is like, from what I understand, the memes are funny. It just feels super over the top for me sometimes. So I'm still like, so yeah, I'll watch it eventually, but not sure when. You have to have a certain mindset to watch JoJo. You can't go back. Oh, I did watch a couple episodes of this one anime. Fuck, where was it? It was hilarious. It reminded me of what's that one anime? High school president and vice president. The girl is black hair. Kaguyama, I think her name was. Love is War. Is that what it's called? I finished Love is War a while back. And then there was an anime that came out this season that was very similar, but not at all similar. What's it called? This one! Wait, that's not it. Oh, it is. Oh shit, I had this on autoplay, that's why. This one. This is the dumbest, funniest shit I've ever seen. Basically, I've only seen 2 episodes. Maybe just one or two. Basically, it's like basically this red guy is the leader of the Power Rangers, right? And then she's like the evil villain of this world. And it's not like a serious anime. The villain's not like there to like just kill everybody or anything like that. It's just the whole point is that's the setting, and they are dating, and then they end up dating, and they have to keep it secret from all their like peers. This is so funny. I thought it was cute. Is it finished? Oh, I think it is finished. I only watched like 2 episodes. That's pretty funny. It was cute. It wasn't like a serious sit down like watch anime. It was more like I just want something like stupid funny. The manga got axed? Basically, a real life situation, you try to hide your relationship in your workplace. Yeah. It's like that, except like one person in the relationship is working for Apple and the other is working for Microsoft. And they happen to be like the higher ups in those like businesses, but then they end up dating. or like you know what I mean? Bum 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 bum. Alright. Hey, is the Nikke collab out yet? I wanna look at the Nikke. Hey, Akko, where can I find the... Did they release a new video? 4 days left? Thursday? Official Twitter? Ooh, what is this drip marketing? Ooh, so hot. My god, they're really milking this shit. This was the first teaser, I think. Oh my. What's this? Hard mode, I guess. Asuka! Ray! You know what's crazy? You know an anime or a character is popular when you like not only know their first name, but you can like immediately recall surname without even thinking about it. Like I'm like Oscar Langley. Oh yeah, that's her last name. Ayanami. Oh yeah, that's her last name. Ash Ketchum. Oh my gosh. Thursday is always event release day. I see. Island, I got called out by UD saying I am mostly on when you're streaming. Time zones? I don't know. You're very tempted to go ham in all three of them. Do it! They're never coming back. Wait, how much did you spend on Nikke already? That's the question that you have to answer. And the proper decision is actually the opposite of what you would think. If you've already spent more than like $1,000 on a game, I think another couple hundred is not gonna be that big of a deal. But if you spend zero, then spending money is a big deal. It's like the opposite than you would think. You would think spending more money is like a waste of money because you've already wasted so much money, but realistically, we're over that. What's up, Jew? I donated subs to add more to his timer. Does he already have a shit ton of time? I think I must have watched Evangelion like 4 times in total. You spent less than $100. That's a deep tough decision then. How long have you been playing though? Was Asuka's full name Langley? No? What's her middle name? Yeah, Ash Ketchum. Asuka Shikinami Langley. Lee. Rei Ayanami Misato. What's her name? Oh, I don't know much about Mari, as in like her last name. She's like relatively quote unquote new to me, still. It's the movie? Oh yeah, cause like they changed stuff. Bro, they didn't like overdo it. Cause you know, you consider Nikke to be having like cakes. I don't think they overdid it. That's interesting. They made it very, very good, I think. Damn, look at that shot. She's wearing a tight suit. Look, it's not a tight suit. It's called a plug suit. Get it right? Yeah, I mean, they're not going to show the physics on Twitter. Impossible. Yishwan, what's up? I thought... Man, I didn't think it was going to be her. I thought it was going to be... I guess this makes more sense because it's like for the movie. I don't think the collab usually changes the design. They did it with 2B. I mean, granted, she's already pretty thick, but I felt like for the Nikke collab, they like made 2B even thicker. Am I gonna spend? I'm trying to figure out how much. I should have some currency left. I just can't log in. One question: where's Shinji? I know. Where's Shinji? He's not even the main character of the whole series. Is not even in the illustration. What the heck? This is outrageous. He's not even here. I completely forgot about how forgetful he was, and he's not even considered in the collab. Where is he? Who cares? Yo, technically, he's the main character of the entire series. Oh my god, he's not even here. He's just not even here. I'm almost like trying to see if there's like a small ass reflection of Shinji somewhere in the water pools here, but doesn't exist. Shinji's not the protagonist, apparently. I mean, you're damn right, it's Asuka this entire time. Everybody knew. Everybody knew the main character was Asuka. Let's be real. She's the one that's carrying their ass. Boompy, what's up? And it makes damn sense, because she's the featured character. I want this shirt. Just for the sake of having it. I want this Nikke shirt. I was going to second banner, makes sense. It's always the more important people in the second banner. It's always how it rolls. $50 for a shirt that says Nikke in a small font. Hey, chat, do you think I'll get in trouble if I like make it myself? Go to like Google, type in like Nikke logo, and then just stamp it on a shirt and just wear it? Just for the lols. As long as I don't sell them, I don't think they give a shit. Does this game only have girls? Yeah, I think so. And like robots. I'm hungry, bro. There's a video that I wanted to watch, but it's a bit of drama. But I was very curious. I don't know if you guys are interested in watching along, and if it's like making you feel weird inside, you don't have to watch it with us. But it's about the voice actor thing that we talked about for a couple times in the past. I don't have much commentary on it, but I just want to see what actually happened. But then again, I'm watching a YouTube video about it, so I don't know the credibility of it. It's the... I don't know if it's the Sucro one. It's the Lucy voice actor. Huo and Lucy voice actor. Did they also voice Sucrose? I don't know anything about the Sucrose one. We don't have confirmation of what happened. So is this video like not like correct information, and it's like just drama bait? I'm trying to find videos about the situation, not for the sake of causing drama, but like I just want correct information. Just speculation? Oh, then I don't want to watch it. I mean, I don't think... Maybe it's best if I don't watch it. The Sucro VA was talking about Lucy Huofo VA situation. It got heated. I don't even know what happened. What even happened? With the Sucro's voice actor? I don't even know what the fuck. Twitter news? So what is going on here then? It's basically I'm trying to understand the situation here just so I know. So basically some stuff is going on where people, voice actors, are speaking out about this like issue that they don't like about Hoyoverse. And it's like this weird limbo of like people choosing sides, but some people are like getting fired, I would assume, and some people are just getting a slap on the back of their hand. And I feel like there's a bit of favoritism, but then again, the favoritism I think is heavily depending on how vocal some of these people are about like whatever they dislike about the company. But then again, like, you understand they're hired by the company, so like what do you expect if you vocalize that you don't like what they do and then start exposing business secrets, trade secrets? You're just gonna get fired, no? It's the VA studio? The Hoo thing? I mean, we don't know, actually. Actually, I have no idea. Again, I guess nobody knows. Look, there are multiple issues. As far as I understand, there's two main issues that has nothing to do with each other. One is the strike for voice actors being used in AI. That's one. And I believe that has nothing to do with Hoyoverse. It's actually just the voice actor side of a strike on the voice actor side in general. Right? That is one of the issues. And then the second issue is people, voice actors taking a part in a boycotting of cultural diversity in the Western culture, in the Western audience. And so they're vocalizing their displeasement and they're taking part in the boycott of cultural diversity. So there's two different issues, like completely separate from one another. And we don't know what's going on with certain voice actors, in which issue is causing problems, because we never got like factual evidence of anything or anything that was said. The only thing is, apparently, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just learning this as I go right now from what you guys are telling me. I'm like looking things up right now. The Sucro's English voice actor defended Huohuo's or Lucy's voice actor. I don't know in what way, but they defended them and went crazy. But then again, the issue is we don't even know what happened to Lucy or Huohuo's voice actor. So people are just kind of like speculating. So what did the Sucro's voice actor defend them for? Is what I think I should try to figure out, I guess. They have the same voice actor? Yeah, I know. I know that they're the same person. One way, just here's... I don't know what happened to Lucy's voice actor. Nobody knows for sure. People can speculate, but nobody knows for sure. But then Sucro's voice actor defended Lucy's voice actor. Sure, they might be friends. But then, what did the Sucro's voice actor say in defending? Where can I find this video? This Twitter? I don't even know what their name is. I'm just trying to get facts straight. You know what I'm saying? If I can know what they're defending the Lucy voice actor for, then I have a better idea of what the fuck actually happened. promoting. I'll look it up. What's their name? What's the Sucrose voice actor's name? Valeria Rodriguez? I feel like I met her one time. Maybe not. Bum, 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 bum. How old is this news? Fairly new? I'm on our Twitter page. I don't see anything. Am I blind? I feel like I met her in real life too. Replies. Yeah, I don't know. I seen. Maybe I just suck at finding things. Okay, I think I might have found it. I'm not gonna show this on stream. This is very I did find something, but this is very strong language. Even though I say shit all the time. This is not me. This is someone else saying it, so I kind of want to be at least somewhat respectful. What is this in regards of? This is the official English voice actor saying this. So proud of my. This is a different person. So proud of my community. My community is so powerful and brave to getting rid of you. I don't know what they're replying to. It's wonderful to let all voices be heard, but not yours. What? What a wonderful community. My community loves my community. Who is this and what are they? Here's the full thread. Oh, I found the full thread. Who is the original Lucy voice actor? Courtney Lynn, is that right? Just watch the video. There's a video? There's a video? Okay, I found the video.
Been a little while since we talked about Genshin. Thank you for joining me here today. Let's talk about Genshin. There was a little situation that went down. Basically, I had some comments on a recent video telling me to check out a situation regarding the voice actress for Sucrose in Genshin Impact. So thank you everyone who left those comments. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. Over on Twitter, we have Valeria Rodriguez, the voice actress for Sucrose, and she says, "Sorry, I just had to delete everything. I cannot believe the absolute mess being stirred over fictional video game characters. I'm done. I don't care enough to keep them up or defend my stance that I'm not some creep. I swear the internet is one of the only places where you can get hounded and hated on for no reason, no matter what kind of good or moral person or anything you are. I'm literally just some 22-year-old actor who dropped out of high school. I'm not an all-knowing entity. Thanks for the support. I'll add one last thing. Then I'll stop, because obviously it's not good for my mental health. Where were y'all during the Gindi stuff? Did you not see me defending minors? Why would you think that I'd condone what you think I'm condoning? I had a lack of information, that's it. No more."
What is the Gindi stuff? Is that another drama of another voice actor?
Well, we're going to get into a lot more detail. However, first, a brief message from today's sponsor. Big thanks to
Not
Immortal
interested.
Rising for... hilarious tweets. More apparent context on what happened can be taken from this tweet by
I know.
Noodle
Oh.
that says, "No," with the help of your mortal too. And so, if you would like to get started in-game, please check out the link in the pinned comment and or description of this
Immortal Rising, everybody. Whoa, check them out.
video. Back at the news, we just finished taking a look at Valeria's tweets. More apparent context on what happened can be taken from this tweet by Noodle that says, "No, because the people attacking the VA are saying Sucrose is canonically an adult and Calais is canonically a minor, and the people defending the VA are saying they have no canological ages. That's not a good reason to harass someone either way." More apparent context can be found from this exchange right here, where one Twitter user asks another one, "What's the deal with Sucrose's English VA?" She said that shit between Sucrose and Calais is cute, and I think she retweeted a fan art of them, and the fan base went on her because Calais is a minor, when she doesn't have a canon age. Let's also check this out from Genshin.
I don't know where I stand with this. Like, I don't want to choose a side because I don't really care too much about it. I feel like people making a canonical, like, ship, non-canonical ship, whatever the fuck they call it, like regardless of knowing their age or not, like, if they want to do it, like, fucking whatever, bro. If they don't want to do it, whatever, bro. Like, I don't have a stance on it. I just don't give a shit. But, like, you know, it seems like an old issue. Where was the video posted? This video was posted. Oh my god, this was video fucking. Never mind, this is the wrong video. Is this it? Maybe it's this bit. This it. Why is this even drama? I don't know. I don't know.
So we have a crazy situation going on back on Genshin Twitter / Hoyoverse Twitter, where some voice actors all mad and raging at people online. But first, some additional context to all of this. Hopefully you've been keeping up with my videos covering the disastrous Genshin boycott over the last...
Chat, you know that sponsor that we just saw, Immortal whatever the fuck? The video was a year ago. Do you think that game's still around? It's probably still around. I don't want to look it up because I don't give a shit, but like I just thought it was funny. Because like... I don't know.
Covering the disastrous Genshin boycott over the last month or so, where we covered how performative the entire thing's been, and what a failure it's been too. Something that some people on Twitter got extremely mad at me about, trying to insult me and send death threats and all that typical boring stuff.
Why?
But it's especially funny, because now most of them are actually admitting that myself and the people who agreed with me have been right the entire time. So as more and more people on Genshin Twitter admit that the boycott failed, now we're seeing some Genshin voice actors attempting to rally the troops, so to speak. It's very disingenuous in my opinion, because if you really look at what some of these voice actors have done, as well as some of the Hoyo content creators too, well, they essentially put in the most minimal amount of effort possible into the boycott, basically making like a few tweets near the beginning, but still going on to voice for Hoyoverse and make Hoyoverse content. In other words, making the company money and promoting it. The very...
What is the minimum boycott mean? He just mentioned it, but like I doubt he'll give me examples. What is the minimum boycotting? Minimum effort to support a boycott. I know specifically I made tweet. I specifically know I made one tweet about I thought the Pyro icon would be darker. But I don't consider that a boycott, right? It's just me saying my opinion, and I don't associate myself with anything to do with any more of whatever has been going on with the boycotting or whatever the fuck. I would assume the minimum is I stand for the boycott, and that's like the minimum. That is kind of strange situation. Is this a boycott for Natlan character? I'm assuming so. Not just Natlan characters, but like I'm assuming it just stems from the idea of cultural diversity in general. But then it's so funny because if this was gonna be like, this is my personal opinion. If this boycott was supposed to happen, it should have happened day one. when you know, like, fucking leeway characters, they should be yellow. Like, let's be honest. They should be yellow and not white. You know what I mean? Fucking... And then now it's just being hyper fixated on because Skin color, I'm like, motherfuckers, the skin color issue started from day one. Nobody gave a shit. What the fuck? I still think it's like messed up, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, like, we're being very picky instead of like being fair, I think. There's no such thing as being yellow. I mean, you know what I mean. Obviously, I exaggerate because that's like the stereotypical racism color for Asian people, but I do know that voice actors were very vocal about this boycotting though, but I don't remember a content creator. I know there's one content creator that I think put I guess money in where her mouth is, as in I think her name is Natasha. She actually like quit all Hoyo games like vocally. But then I just thought it was funny. I remember she's the girl that like sang and won the cover contest for Honkai Impact 3. I forget what song. She's a content creator on Twitch, I think. She's pretty cool from what like my short maybe one interaction with her. But then she didn't like the whole cultural indiversity, so she decided that she was gonna quit, and I was like, that's cool. And she basically quit all Hoyoverse games, and I thought that was pretty dope. The only thing is, she kept like saying it multiple times over and over and over, and I'm like, I got you the first time, yo, kind of thing. But other than that, you know, I think she did what she set out to do. I think personally that's like a way of boycotting in a way. Just like be a little bit hopefully respectful, but I guess she doesn't really give a shit about Hoyoverse at this point. She's very spiteful, I think, her opinions on the company as a whole. But regardless, I don't remember any other creator actually like vocally. I don't even know. I don't know who he's referring to. This video, was there like not voice actors? Was there like an obvious instance of somebody's like, I boycott, but then the next day they're playing like Genshin? I don't remember. Maybe he'll explain. There was a similar drama for Sumeru characters? No? I think so. I don't recall 100%, but...
Hoyoverse content. In other words, making the company money and promoting it. The very company that they claim to support boycotting against.
Wait, let me go back.
Some of the Hoyo content creators too. Well, they essentially put in the most minimal amount of effort possible into the boycott. Basically making like a few tweets near the beginning, but still going on to voice for Hoyoverse and make Hoyoverse content. In other words, making the company money and promoting it. The very company that they claim to support boycotting against. Meanwhile, they expect people on Hoyoverse Twitter to do all of the actual heavy lifting. You could say those specific VAs and content creators use the whole boycott for social media clout and treat everyone else like a tool. It's pretty messed up, but thankfully a lot of Hoyo Twitter is starting to realize.
This is very biased journalism. I mean, holy shit. It's a YouTube video, I guess, so it doesn't matter. Holy, I mean, it's not I'm not saying he's wrong or right. It's just, I think this is a very biased journalism. But, okay, I'm following. There are just too many people hungry for drama these days. True. I mean, I shouldn't even be watching this video, but I'm just curious on what the fuck happened. It was kind of mended when they released the characters and whatnot for the desert side of Sumeru, though. Oh, for Sumeru. Yeah. Most people just go with the flow and say stuff despite not really caring, even though they actually boycott. Journalism is already biased, though, bro. Not good ones. There's like maybe couple people that I can say for sure is not biased. But like there's not a lot. You're right. But there's only like couple people. Like who? Fuck, what's his name? From what... Let me look it up. Because every time I watch this guy talk about anything, I thought he was always very fair. Anderson Cooper. That's who it was. You might disagree, but as far as like... I'm not like a huge fan of him or anything like that, but every time I seen Anderson Cooper like mentioned some stuff about like journalism or any reporting, I thought he always like gave good fair sides to both. I think he's like very yeah. The CNN guy, yeah. Regardless of his affiliation, I think he's a very good journalist, personally. Like pretty fair. Obviously there's a lot of people in CNN I don't like, but I thought he was very fair. Yeah, I don't really like CNN in general, but I think he's pretty fair. CoffeeZilla, I think he's pretty fair too, but sometimes he does. I watch a lot of CoffeeZilla videos, and sometimes he does add a little bit of oomph in some of the word choices, but for most part, I think he tries his best to be fair, I think.
All of the actual heavy lifting. You could say those specific VAs and content creators use the whole boycott for social media clout and treated everyone else like a tool. It's pretty messed up, but thankfully a lot of Hoyo Twitter is starting to realize this. Anyways, as mentioned, as more and more people are jumping off ship from the boycott, now some of these voice actors are conveniently making
Moist Critical
tweets about it once again.
Here's my thought about Moist Critical. I watch Moist Critical a lot, but his takes are I in my personal opinion, his takes are 90% I think fair, 5% trolling, and 5% not good. But that's a pretty decent like, numbers, I think, I'd say. Just because nobody's perfect. So I think that's a pretty decent, like there's sometimes I'm like I don't agree with what he says, but like respectfully, and I think he always does troll, but I feel like most of what he says I think is pretty dead on. Most, not all, most. Oh yeah, I saw Charlie and Sneeko issue with this fucking the most recent one. I saw the clip of it. He got fucking wrecked. And I was like, "No, bro, you got baited so hard." I was like, "Bro, you got baited so hard." If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, it's a good thing. Don't worry about it.
Creators use the whole boycott for social media clout and treated everyone else like a tool. It's pretty messed up, but thankfully a lot of Hoyo Twitter is starting to realize this. Anyways, as mentioned, as more and more people are jumping off ship from the boycott, now some of these voice actors are conveniently making a few tweets about it once again, which takes us to the current situation. So we got this tweet from Courtney Lynn.
This
who
is
says,
the one.
"Oof, jumping back on Twitter to say your voices matter, and I'm so proud of our community for using theirs. Retweet, email, speak up. Our community is strong." To which normal degen behavior says, "So proud of my community."
Oh no, fucking! I just realized what this person's name is. His name is normal degen behavior. Wow, so ironic. No, it's unironically hilarious. Oh Lord.
My community is so powerful and brave for getting
This
rid
is
of
obviously sarcasm. Now I understand the context here. This is obviously... Is it a sarcasm? That's what it is, right?
you. It's wonderful to let all voices be heard, but not yours. What a wonderful community. My community loves my community. And love is love, and community is community. And we love our community. So yeah.
What community? What community are we talking about? What is this community they speak of? Is there like a name for them? This is like partially the voice actor community? Is this partially the gaming community? Is it the Hoyoverse community?
That sounds kind of crazy. I think
Hoyo
he's
community?
memeing around a little bit there, but it does include a screenshot with the highlighted area reading, changed the English voice actors for agents Lucy and Sukaku and replaced the corresponding voice lines. So according to videogames.si, Lin was voicing those two Hoyoverse characters, and she was then replaced by the company. They don't specify why, but it's important to note that it doesn't look like she willingly stepped down. From the way this is being handled, it looks like Hoyoverse did let her go. They also go on to write,
We can't say that for sure. What did he say exactly?
the company. They don't specify why, but it's important to note that it doesn't look like she willingly stepped down.
I feel like it's more likely that she was forced to step down, but we don't know still for sure. Because the moment we find that out, someone's getting sued because of NDAs. He said it looks like. Sure. I'm not disagreeing. It looks like it, but we don't know for sure. That's like some stuff that you have to like be mindful of when people talk about these things in the video, and you have to like perceptively understand exactly what they mean. Because if you just gloss over it, you're just going to assume that she did step down, which is a terrible, terrible thing to do. Like, to just willingly, unwillingly, or willingly accept.
They don't specify why, but it's important to note that it doesn't look like she willingly stepped down. From the way this is being handled, it looks like Hoyoverse did let her go. They also go on to write how Lin hasn't said anything about being cut from the Hoyoverse games, and they say that it's unlikely to do with the recent SAG-AFTRA gaming strike, as the dubs are being handled by sound.
Who? Is this just an article? Where's the article?
So we have a crazy situation.
Can I get a... I want to read the article myself. What the fuck is the article? Freddy Avala, what's up? Welcome back. I guess I'll just read what is given here. Oh, this is the article. I wanna look it up. See the whole context for myself, because I'm bored. Marco Woods. Who the hell is Marco Woods? Here it is. It's from Sports Illustrated. What the fuck? They just make. Is it Sports Illustrated? It is. For video games. Oh, interesting. Zenless Zone Zero 1.1 replaced Lucy and Sokaku VA. The VA chaos inside the Hoyoverse continues. Update 1.1 for Zenless Zone Zero replaced the voice actresses of agents Lucy and Sokaku. Well, Sokaku VA hasn't even been revealed yet, which is kind of sad. Lucy was previously brought to life by Courtney Lin. Lin is also a former actress of Huhu. Yes. However, has not announced the identities of Lucy and Sokaku's VAs and did not provide the official reasoning for their replacement. So that's not surprising given the company leaves dealing with English VAs to external. Okay, that makes sense. Cornelia has not spoken out about her departure for the two Hoyoverse games either, though that may be because she's limited her own social media use to support the current, and not because she can't or doesn't want to talk about it. This is reading all weird. Courtney Lin has not spoken out about a departure from the two games either, though that may be because she's that's super assumption. Though that may be because she's limited her own social media to support. I mean, I understand the limiting of social media to support this, but I don't know if that's the only reason why she hasn't been spoken up about it. That's kind of like, what the fuck? That's kind of like not like a line that you should connect, I don't think. This is what I think. Well, let me read the whole thing. The strike is unlikely to be the reason behind these changes. Of course not. It's not. Which is English dub is handled by, which is not one of the organizations struck by current union action. Neither is Rocket Sounds. Okay, good. Plus the voice line for 2.4 and ZZZ 1.1 have likely been recorded months ago when the strike wasn't even in the horizon, obviously. So we're once again left with the unsatisfying explanation of the unfortunate situation being down to contract issue, VAs themselves stepping down for personal reasons. Here's couple. I think there's couple reasons. This is a purely speculation from this point on, but from what I understand about like these businesses and these jobs and how it all works, obviously because of this position that voice actors are in, they obviously know what's going to happen in the future of the game, right? When they do these works or record or whatever. Now that's not the only reason, but the point that I'm trying to make is they eventually and have to write an NDA or sign an NDA, right? I can't tell you exactly what's within the NDA because obviously I've signed some myself, but there's definitely in the realm of this industry, a lot of the NDAs you can't really talk about the internal stuff. That's obvious, right? You can't even like talk about internal stuff, and the biggest thing about any NDA is that you can't talk bad about the other party, like defame or anything along those lines that would make one or the other lose money. Usually companies have a higher grasp in those areas. So whatever the case may be, let's say hypothetically the SAG-AFTRA, whatever, what is it called, the strike, SAG-AFTRA has nothing to do with this, I don't think, obviously, as the article mentioned. I think what could have happened was one of two situations, or if maybe both at the simultaneously. It's she willingly stepped down because she didn't like something about the job. I can't say what she didn't like about the job. We can speculate what it is, but there's many different reasons, but there's obviously a couple primary reasons that we would gravitate towards, but I can't really say for sure if that was the reason. But she basically stepped down because she didn't like the job. She didn't like how things were going, right? And nowhere in the article or anybody come out and said she quit or she got fired, right? Obviously, if she left or got fired, there was a conflict of interest in working together any longer, right? So at that point, whatever, they go their separate ways, but they can't really disclose the reason why they quit, because the only reason why they can't disclose it is because it would be detrimental to the company or her brand. That's the only reason why they can't, like, under the NDA, more than likely, more than the law, associated with the law, right? If it wasn't anything along those lines, they would have probably came out and said why she was replaced, but they didn't. Why? Because it's probably, the only reason probably is because it's under an NDA and they can't talk about it. So that's the gist of her situation, it seems like, almost 100%. And then whether she got fired or whether she stepped down, she just can't talk about it, and the company's never going to mention it. Right? I think as fast as old as Argentina's VA goes, he posted about his departure on Twitter, but nothing more. Yeah, I mean, I guess for Lucy's voice actor, I guess she might be okay just saying, hey, obviously this is public information now. She could just be like, my time with, voicing Lucy was great, I'm going to move on, and then there'll be that end of the story, bookend, whatever, right? But then I guess one of the reasons why she's not saying that is because she's also happens to be on strike with the other thing. So, like, I guess one way or another, both things are kind of like affecting one another indirectly, like in a roundabout way. But because I mean, if anything, this article is just assuming that she didn't have active usage on social media because of the strike. So maybe that's the reason. Who knows?
Those two Hoyoverse characters, and she was then replaced by the company. They don't specify why, but it's important to note that it doesn't look like she willingly stepped down. From the way this is being handled, it looks like Hoyoverse did let her go. They also go on to write how Lynn hasn't said anything about being cut from the Hoyoverse games, and they say that it's unlikely to do with the recent SAG-AFTRA gaming strike, as the dubs are being handled.
That sounds reasonable. Yeah, this whole thing sounds reasonable, this part here.
by Sound Cadence Studios and Rocket Sound, both of which are not struck. So it's rather unclear what exactly occurred here. But if she willingly stepped down, it seems likely that she would have also made a statement about doing so. However, once again, there's been no such thing. So now going back to the set of tweets with Courtney.
He did talk about the lack of voice on Twitter and said he wasn't sure why it was happening, but assumed it was due to this stuff in the background. Oh, Argenti voice actor? I have no idea what they... I know there was a drama going on with Argenti and whatever voice actor, and like wasn't there another person associated with that with like some weird susness going on with another guy? I kind of have a vague idea what the fuck happened, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it because I was just like, whatever, dude. This happens fucking all the time. It's whatever, but I forget who it was. Wasn't it like Argenti voice actor defending another dude? No, I don't think he was defending. No, I remember specifically reading him saying, I'm not trying to defend this guy, but he is trying to do better or something, and then they ended up getting cut or replaced anyway, and then something like that. Yeah, Mosey or whatever, that's what it was. Oh, it's Sunday voice actor. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's two different things. Okay. That's a completely different thing. Never mind. I have no idea what Argenti's situation was then.
Lynn in normal DGen. He got a response from another voice actor, Valeria Rodriguez. And she's the one who's going all rage mode as mentioned at the start of this video, leaving this response to him that's so exceptional and lame that I'm going to have TTS repeat it so that I don't have to. So please bear with the voice. It's only going to go on for a few seconds.
I'll do it. You're an effing loser who's going to oh my god. Wow. I didn't even I didn't even read this earlier. Shit. This is why I mentioned the other day that English voice actors should consider getting their PR managers, like hiring PR managers for their social media accounts. This came out with like, who thought it was a great idea to, you know, if she had like somebody like looking up, if she had like a PR manager, who would think this was a good idea? 0 people. Right. Nobody would think this would be a good idea at all. And I didn't even finish what she was saying. I just read the first like 8 words and I'm just already baffled. My goodness. Argent TVA stuff is just Argenti showed up in a new content in the game but was unvoiced. Oh yeah, that's right. I wonder what that was all about. I have no idea. That was weird. I did play that event and I was just like kind of like weirded out about it. And then I remember during the playthrough, I voiced it myself. All right, let me finish reading this. You effing loser who's going to alone. I would bet $1,000 that you are incredibly depressed and hate yourself. Get therapy or rot alone in your bedroom, but leave nice people out of it, nerd. That or have the balls to say this in person. I'm trying to do my best here to understand that these are also people and not just random emotionless entities online. Sounds like to me what I'm about to say is very neutral. It's like I'm not gonna like talk shit about her or anything because I know she's a person. Sounds like to me she's projecting. It feels like to me she's projecting some stuff that she's also like feeling frustrated about in like real life. That's what it seems like to me. And that's a terrible thing, I think. But yeah. Just her honest opinion? Sure, it is her honest opinion, but it's just sometimes there's a line that you can't really cross. But then the moment you do, you have to think deep in yourself and like, why did I say that? What's going on in my life that allowed me to say that and say and think it was okay? You know what I mean?
You're a frickin' loser who is going to die alone, and I would bet $1,000 that you are incredibly depressed and hate yourself. Get therapy or rot alone in your bedroom, but leave nice people out of it, nerd. That or have the balls to say the shit in person, not behind a profile pic.
Now,
Has she apologized for this? She doesn't need to apologize, but I think this is crossing the line. She didn't. I mean, like it's fair if she doesn't want to apologize. It's cool, but like at the same time, you don't say that. Not like because like today's world, you can't say like, oh, like you can't like say certain things. It's just more like, bro, I'm trying to like be fair here, but shit, that's a little too much. That's a little too much.
people are responding to Valeria's.
The balls to say the shit in person, not behind a profile pic.
Now people are responding to Valeria's freakout. For example, Haru47 saying ENVAs be like, why does nobody like us? And then proceed to say stuff like
Okay,
this.
now this is just a fucking like drama farming from now on. Okay.
Jethro saying, wow, modern VAs are fragile and unprofessional. They also don't sound that great, but that's an entirely different issue. Jekko saying,
Yeah, this is just drama farming now from everybody getting on the bandwagon to push people down.
weird how all the best adverts for replacing English voice actors with AI comes from English voice actors themselves. Normal degen behavior also responding, saying, if I ever fly off on toxic rants like this, you have full permission to get me fired from Mihoyo and also replace my voice with someone less unhinged.
She deserves it. It's very unfortunate. Yeah, she deserves it, I think. It's just very unfortunate because, man, this is like aside from her deserving it or whatever, like obviously she deserves to get like removed in a way. I don't know if she did or not, but I think I think it's pretty big deal the way she's talking. I understand that like she's trying to like combat in a way and defend herself against fucking like degens online, which is completely understandable because I understand that to a certain degree. But at the same time, you can do that without like saying all this, right? you can fight somebody online with the discussion, but still be respectful about it. And I try to do that a lot of the times. You can get your point across without fucking starting a war. Just needs a little bit of self-control. Well, this is over the line, I think. And what's pretty sad about this whole thing is, yeah, this is a voice of Sucrose, which is very disheartening in a way. But, I mean, they're in that position. They should know better, I guess. Like, one way or not. How old did she say she was? 24, 23? One way or another, people look up to you, so like you gotta be at least have some sense of mindfulness. At least like you don't have to be a saint, but to have some idea of like what you're doing.
Just for anyone who might be confused out there, I don't think he's actually a Mihoyo voice actor. I think he's memeing around once again. However, please correct me if I'm wrong about that.
Like I don't expect her to be a perfect person, but like yo, yo, I understand. Like I fuck up all the time. People fuck up all the time. I understand, but like holy shit, just like. Just hold yourself back maybe like a couple more seconds. Like gosh, Jesus.
Less unhinged. Just for anyone who might be confused out there, I don't think he's actually a Mihoyo voice actor. I think he's memeing around once again. However, please correct me if I'm wrong about that. He'd get a response that reads, They get real defensive when their select group of untouchables finally face the consequences of their actions. The nerve and delusion is crazy.
But then again, these are real humans. So like I understand the human nature of being super defensive in situations like this. I completely understand, because as a human, you need to like self-preservation. You need to have self-preservation, and you need to like protect yourself, even if it's like sometimes it makes absolutely no sense. Sometimes you're the most dumbest, you say the dumbest shit for self-preservation. Anybody, like it's just human nature that people make mistakes like that. So it does happen, and I'm not surprised that this happened because this person is a human. But man, that's kind of crazy. Severe lack of professionalism. I guess pulling out the age card is my mistake. Maybe I shouldn't even like say like she doesn't have life experience, because people have plenty of life experiences at the age of like, I don't know, even at like 14. Maybe it's not like it just feels like just a case of just something's going on. Something's going on in her life. Something's going on. And I don't want to like obviously try to figure out what that is. It's just something's going on.
Easy. With normal degen then responding, saying, I was just being memey and over the top too. You know, like a joke. These are the same people who celebrated 40 times harder and sincerely.
Yeah, I sometimes I like even catch myself saying like young people don't know what they're doing, because I'm pretty old, but then again, that's not like true either. I'm always like trying to like catch myself. Thank God I just caught myself, but like I don't think it's an age issue. I think it's more like a very specific case of that person's issue. I think that's the best way to put it. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is, but like usually from like observing people, I'm not like a psychiatrist or anything, but like when I observe people, even myself, and when I see myself or other people like kind of like flipping out like that, there's something going on inside of their own mentality. Usually that's how it works, in my personal opinion.
When Vic was blacklisted, well, as the backlash to Valeria would proliferate more and more, it looks like she would then go on her Twitter account and attempt to get her followers to join in.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Psychotic? I mean, I get borderline psychotic sometimes. I don't think being a psychotic is a bad word. It's just the point of like you losing your sanity. No? I get psychotic sometimes, but I usually, when I am in that state of mind, I kind of like try my best to like stop doing what I'm doing. But it's hard. It's almost like it's an addiction. It's a form of addiction. Everything is like a form of addiction. And what I mean by that is, you know how when you're sad, you get more sad, like you get addicted to being sad, or you're depressed and you want to be more depressed because it feels good, but like you're always like depressed. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly why that happens, but that definitely happens. And it's like a snowball effect. It's definitely a snowball effect. And once you're in this mindset of like frustration, everything you do kind of starts snowballing that way. So you kind of like need to find a way to like reground yourself. And there are people who don't even know how to start trying to reground themselves. So like they're usually the ones that are always unhinged. Romanticization of depression. I think that's a pretty decent words to describe it. Yeah. That's kind of the reason why I'm streaming right now. Cause chat, you know how yesterday I took the day off because I was obviously not feeling well, and then I thought about today whether I should stream or not, and I said I will, and I did, because I felt like if I don't stream today, then I would be like going out into this like spiral. Some people say like, hey, you should rest one more day, and I completely understand why they would suggest that, but at the same time I found myself like, if I stop streaming today, if I don't stream today either, then I'm just gonna go into this downward spiral of like neglecting like what I set out to do, right? So kind of had to like just eat the bullet and in a way like get my ass to work. But at least I'm having fun. I'm just like, this is intriguing to me. It's like I'm becoming an armchair psychologist, which I don't think that's a good thing, but fuck. Damn, what is this? Hello replies, the irony of you telling someone they're depressed and hate themselves when you yourself are having a mental breakdown over something. That's I hate when people interact this way. Partially that's true, I think, but partially that's pretty. You're like obviously this person's not obligated to feel any emotions or empathy for her at all, but at the same time saying it in this manner kind of like eggs on the anger. Is it gaslighting? It's like fueling the flames, you know? But I don't blame him, because like what she said was kind of crazy. Let's see. I'm in the comments verbally beating haters. V Nation. Join me. Okay. This is actually like narcissism. Oh my god. Gosh. I feel bad, but it's just not looking good either.
As for Courtney Lynn, this is all inadvertently making her look better, because despite some of the responses that she was getting to her seemingly performative activism, at least she hasn't gone full rage mode, full aggro, something that Valeria isn't able to say. The situation actually gets worse though, because Valeria would make a tweet later on, accusing all of her critics of just being racist trolls.
People want me fired and are tagging me Hoyo because I was clapping back at racist trolls, saying I'm being mean and shit. If you if you say mean shit back at to you, I did that sometime in the past and now I kind of regret doing it. Then it's a video of truth, I mean. Yeah. It's a good thing that we're learning as we go though. Hopefully.
Obviously, criticizing performative activism doesn't make anyone racist. And as a matter of fact, similar to what we discussed in the beginning of this video, a lot of the Hoyoverse boycotters have also recently been calling out performative activism and discussing how it didn't help the movement at all.
Performative activism is boycotting but still playing the game. That's what that means, right?
Boycotters have also recently been calling out performative activism and discussing how it didn't help the movement at all. I guess to Valeria, they would all also be racist too. There's other posts that Valeria has made in her rage-induced tweeting spree. However, I'm going to wrap this up soon to save us all that brain rot. The point is, it looks like she's willingly gaslighting her own followers, accusing all of the critics once again of being racists, and trying to rile up her own followers as her own sort of personal army. In closing, here's Normal Degen's final statement on this entire thing. Dear Diary, today I made an English Genshin Impact voice actor mad by memeing around. Hundreds of Sims are now calling middle school baby rage powerful and talking that talk, making the contrast between the two posts even more apparent. I'm very proud of this. Can't wait for AI.
Oh my god, fucking drama farming.
On a final note regarding Courtney Lynn, as we already went over, the evidence that outlets have posted seemed to indicate that she was let go. But if by any chance she actually stepped down from her roles to support the Hoyoverse boycott, then I'll give her full credit for not being performative and for really taking action. If that's the case, hopefully she'll make a statement clarifying such. And I'll leave it there. As always,
I don't think she will ever make a statement. If she does, then that would be very helpful, but I don't think she would. I don't think she needs to. Oh man, God, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Would it be better for her to just keep quiet? I mean, some people just can't stay quiet because it goes against like their values or their ethics, their own moral values or their own It's not even fucking morals or ethics. They just can't stay quiet because they just don't want to take shit. That's it. They cannot handle taking shit. I mean, who is good at taking shit? Nobody, but that's kind of like the reaction is a little bit too much. But then it also doesn't help that it's Twitter. You know what I mean? Twitter makes it worse. Jesus Christ, why'd you say that? Jesus Christ, why'd you say that? Why did you say that? That's a crazy thing to say, bro. That's fucking insane. That's such a crazy thing to say, bro. That's like something that you say that's just you cannot recover from. Like you can still do your job and you can still get hired maybe, but like it'll affect your job and your social media presence forever. Like you would think it's okay, like right now, like maybe in like a couple months it'll die down, but then if something happens, good or bad to you, so people online will dig that shit up immediately, and then just bring it up again and bring it up again and bring it up again. Again, shit like this is why it's hard to sympathize with them when they go on strike. Well, you kind of have to like separate. I know what you're saying, but you also have to try to like your best to separate the person from the overall message. If it's like one bad egg that's ruining it for the, majority. Also, one person's action does not reflect everybody, right? It's just not one though. Yeah, but like still, you have to look at it on an individual basis. You can't say like it's really, I mean it you can say I have a hard time supporting the movement because not everybody there's a lot of shit wrong with everybody there. That's completely justifiable, but then you also have to acknowledge the fact that there are good people in there that are trying to do best amidst the ridiculousness of everybody fucking up, right? As long as you acknowledge that, then I think it's fair for you to be like, yeah, I can't take part in your movement because you guys are shit, except few people. I think she's just unhinged. Like objectively, I think she's unhinged. Definitely, there are probably points where, she's pretty chill. She's okay to hang out with. But then whenever like a problem happens, she doesn't seem like a person who is able to like take a deep breath and like control emotions. So considering that, like it'd probably be really hard to like truly trust them. Easily triggered, yeah. I mean, people can get better. Obviously, they just need a bit of like self-perception, a little bit of like help here and there, emotionally, mentally. They can get better. It's just damn. One mistake just fucks you over. Not that you can't recover from it, but definitely makes it harder. If anything, what have we learned? Chat, what have we learned? Do not feed into the memes or trolls. Ever. You might make a mistake. I make the mistake too. Do not feed the trolls ever. Do your best to try to avoid the trolls. To be honest, it's not a good look for her, but nothing she's done would warrant her getting fired from her voice acting gig. It's a fine line. That's something obviously that might even end up in like court. For example, you would think her freedom of speech should not warrant her getting fired, and in America it's true. Like freedom of speech is like, you know, if you get fired because of freedom of speech, then you can sue the company. Or like you get fired because of racism, whatever. But then at the same time, the company can also like have the defense where like, yeah, we have nothing against your freedom of speech. You're just making our game and our company look bad. And you signed on a contract that you wouldn't do that. So that's why we ended up removing you. We have nothing against your freedom of speech. Like it's very like a bunch of legality and shit. So it's very complicated. Oh. It gets pretty weird. The law gets pretty weird, especially we're dealing with like English voice actors from we're just dealing with multiple country laws too. So it gets pretty weird. Is it considered a breach? You could argue that it is. If you know if the company can argue that it is in court. Like I wouldn't see a reason why they couldn't argue using that. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but if it was me, if I was the company, I'd be like, yo, you're making a game look bad and you signed a contract that says you won't do that. So I mean, is it really our fault? You broke the contract, we get rid of you. Like that's definitely possible in my opinion. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I can see that happening. It's just a simple common sense. You work for your employee and you just stand against them with such nonsense, you get fired. Yeah. The problem is that the company is in China and the EAVAs are usually in the US, which means there's a mix of legality things. Yeah, and then I don't know if you guys read any of the contracts. Actually, I shouldn't talk about the contracts. I take that back. I don't think I should mention it. But yeah, multi-country legalities are very complicated. It's very complicated. So, more often than not, if they want to remove you, they remove you, right? I don't ever see a employee like suing their employer unless it's something very obviously fucked up. Like, you know, getting fired because of racism. You know what I mean? But like, if you're equally wrong, who's to blame? Like when I say wrong, I mean like, you know, contracts. Who's to blame? That's pretty interesting. What happened? I didn't know that whole thing with the secret voice actor was a crazy thing, and then like fucking Lucy's voice actor just like radio silent, as she should be. I think the best decision that she's made is to not talk about anything. just ignore. Just like I mean, apparently their friend just like text her and be like, "Yo, chill," or something like that. He's like, "Yo, what are you doing? Chill out." Even if they do end up firing her, it wouldn't improve the situation anyway. I don't know. A lot of this is public perception and all that shit. The whole thing would have been blown over without the other wacko stepping in. Oh, you mean like it would have just like nobody would have cared? Probably. But that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Going back to the whole thing though, what? There was creators advocating for the boycott, but like still promote. Like, did they actually advocate for the boycott and like still quote unquote play the games? Or like, I don't remember a single. Who did they actually participate in the boycotting? Who? I don't remember them ever like actually. I stand for the boycott. It was more like, yeah, what they're doing, I don't disagree. I disagree with. There's a manifesto? Really? There's a manifesto? I didn't see it. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't give a shit. I'm just curious now because I'm bored and I don't want to do anything today. I'm just fucking curious. I didn't even know there was a whole manifesto. Can you give me a summarize of a reason for a boycott? As far as I understand it, I don't know 100% of everything that went on, but as far as I understand it, the Western community were very upset about the lack of showcase of cultural diversity for Natlin. But then, as I understand it, it's not that it's lack of cultural diversity. It's clearly there. It's just the skin color. The cultural diversity is there. It's just they're upset about the skin color. And I also am very disappointed. I won't lie. I was like, man, I wish we had like more darker skin characters because that would be cool as shit. That's like the extent of my opinion. Like, yo, we need some more like darker skin character. I'm fucking dark. That's cool. Like I want. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's wrong to boycott or whatever if that's how they feel, but I didn't think I needed to go that far. That's dark enough already. Did you not see reverse event? I was specifically talking about the Archon. That's it. That's all I cared about. It's like, oh, I thought she was gonna be a little bit dark skinned. Damn, she's pale as hell. That's all I said. But then I think people who are doing the boycotting, they wanted like everyone to be like dark skinned or something. Because there are already dark-skinned characters. Which kind of like confuses me, but only thing I cared about was, I wish like the Pirate Archon was a little bit darker. She's too pale. I don't know. This whole like boycott thing, this whole like cultural diversity thing. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I just look at it in a very like biased perspective perhaps, but like I thought they did a good job with the cultural diversity for every region. Like maybe I don't know, like I don't even like Genshin Impact that much anymore, but like I just thought they had a pretty good diversity all around. The only thing I'm a little bit sad about is, man, damn, they have Japan and China. Where the fuck is Korea, bro? But then I understand they wouldn't do that. So I'm like, oh fuck, whatever. I'm not gonna like, you know, like pick up a pitchfork and like go after them. So like That's a good point. It is a game too, so like not to downplay the cultural diversity, but it is a game, so like there is that line of, hey bro, it's a game. We just want to tell the story in our game the way we see fit. And like, can you blame them? No. Like, think about it as a developer's point of view. They tried their best to put the cultural diversity that they want in the game, and I think for what they wanted, they did a pretty good job. But it's not what everybody wanted, so then the people who didn't want it, what they wanted, are upset. But on one hand, I completely understand the cultural diversity if they didn't have any in the game, but then they had some. You just don't like what they did. So at that point, whose fault is it really? If you don't like it, don't play it. But then I guess that's the crux of the problem. They don't like it, but they're still playing it. I thought everything was fine. But then I only play it like once a month anyway, so I'm like, whatever. But then there is that one side where sometimes people get blinded. They can't see objectively when they're knee deep into like something that they believe in. Like you know, you believe in something so much that you kind of like shut everything out. That definitely happens as a human. So like, you know, like they're so deep into the boycotting whatever that they can't realistically see what they're doing. But it is what it is. I don't know. Is the boycotting still going on? I don't think it accomplished anything. The only reason why I'm saying it's not gonna do anything is because I don't dislike the idea of boycotting. If they want something changed, obviously if you want something changed, you should voice up and like take proper actions. So I don't dislike the idea. If anything, I applaud them for doing it and doing something, but then like after a bit of time, you kind of like get this situation where like it's not working, then clearly maybe you should look for another way to approach the issue. Like as a situation of like you know, the boycotting still, it's definitely not working. It's very clear that it's not working. So like just chill out, find another way. It's almost like you keep doing the same shit over and over expecting changes. That's so loud. Bum, bum, bum. Look at my anime hair. Do you think spamming and shit talking artists who were just making Milani and Kenichi fan art are proper actions? No. I think that's the dumbest shit you can do. That's what they did. I think that's pretty dumb. So I'm hungry. Yo, guys, guess what? How am I doing today? I'm alright. Kinda like
Whether it's yourself or the world.
okay. Guess what, guys? I cleared everything. Endgame content wise. And I Didn't even wail. I was a dolphin with shit discs, and I still cleared everything. I did this yesterday. S's. 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 All cleared. It was bit of work. Bit of work. But definitely possible without even really wailing or anything. And then this I did get was it 1.5 million for all the rewards? This is the hardest thing that I haven't done. I haven't tried yet. This is what I want to try right now. 11 of 11 is the only thing I've yet to clear, and I think I can clear it as long as, like, I think my current characters are good enough to clear it as long as I get pretty decent rolls. I can clear this. Did I farm discs? I show you. I can show you. Can I play the story? I don't know if I want to play the story right now. I don't know if I want to.
Touch my tail, and now.
This is my character's equipments. There's like just every character. You basically only need good, semi-decent stuff for your main DPSs, really. But I will say my characters are level 60. And their weapons are level 60. This is okay. This is probably my best disc in the entirety of every character that I own. This is whatever. This is whatever. All my stuff is mediocre. It's like mid. They're not that great. Like, these are purples. That's not even maxed. Realistically, I was only focused on maxing the number 2 slot. And that's all you really need to focus on. Is there 2 main DPS for discs, from my understanding, and then a little bit of impact for your stunners. But then what's probably the least important is,
Need something?
or
My services are expensive.
Nicole, I realize you don't need to give her anything. I don't know why this didn't occur to me sooner. For Nicole, all you have to do is level this. That's it. Fuck all this. You don't need any of this shit. You just need this. I feel like I wasted so much upgrading this when I didn't need to. You just need to upgrade the core skill. Because that 30%, 40% defense reduction, that's all you need. So just DPS max this and stun impact. Yeah, impact I think for... Because I'm running Chingy and Anbi separated into 2 parties. Just for the stunning. And yeah, she's got like decent stats. But then what's really important is the impact. Because you can stun quicker. Same with Anbi. 181 impact, 141 impact. The damage on her really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters for her, if you have her, is her that one thing where she gives buff. Is it her core skill? Yeah, but I am pulling for Jane. Yeah,
A new case to solve?
but definitely stunner. Their only job is to stun. That's it. That's it. Obviously, it sounds as simple as that, but that's the only thing you should really be using them for. Like, just capitalize on stunning as much as you can, as fast as you can. And then support, you only use them right before you blow all your fucking DPS ults, you know, EX from your
Touch me.
main characters right before you
Nothing to fear. Cunning hairs
right
are
before
here.
you do that, you just swap in your support, do your little rotation for your buff, and then that's it. So in all, I'm starting to understand that this game is actually not that difficult if you have a decent DPS, a support that you can time the rotation well with, and a stunner. That's all you need. At least for now. Yeah, for a certain character? Yeah. Because I kept losing 50-50s. It's not difficult. It's not. You just need a level 60 character. And you just need to upgrade their talents. Fuck the disc. Just need like 1 or 2 good discs. You just need a support and stunner. That's it. A lot of the DPS, lack of DPS, just strictly comes from you not doing the rotation properly. Basically, before you use a DPS, you use your support character properly. I learned that you lose like maybe half of your DPS if you don't fucking do it right. Or like 40% of your DPS if you don't do it right. And then you obviously need you need like couple decent discs, but you can get away with purples. Clearing 11 is just the flex. Do you guys want to see more flex? Do you guys want to see how I did it? You guys actually want to see the flex? You guys want to see the flex? Look at this time difference though. The first party took 3 minutes. The second party took less than 2 minutes. And I think only reason why that is because fucking Chingy actually does AoE stun. But other than that, why am I flexing, bro? I'm just having fun fighting stuff, bro. I didn't farm for the discs at all. Also, until level 50. So maybe like I've only started farming discs for like maybe 4 or 5 days. I don't know. Combat is pretty fun, but now I just like kind of ran out of things to do. Waiting for the next rotation, I guess. Okay. Right here, what I ended up doing is I just got 2 stacks of Sokaku, and then I just focus fired on one of the totems. I think that's what it was. Get 2 stacks, focus fire on the totems, bring the mini dudes towards the totems. That. And then push this towards here. Okay. And then I was supposed to get 2 stacks of Hokaku's thing every time before I get my... The whole thing is... Oh, I fucked up. So before I go into my... What is it? Stun phase? You would always try to get Hokaku 2 buff stacks. Like this. Oh, you can't see it. Hokaku 2 stacks, right? Oh, this motherfucker stunned. No! Come here! Okay. Ah, I fucked up. Oh, I hated this guy. This is not even how I'm supposed to be doing this. I should be using Unbeat. Yeah. And then just stun. Stun. There you go. And then Unbeat, and then Sokaku with the Mega Buff. Mega buff. Yeah, I took the camera off.
How annoying.
You like this guy? Freaking ninja.
Worse, you.
So if you guys are any curious, if anybody wants to know, maybe I'm flexing, but I'm just doing this like a, if you are interested in what I ended up doing or figuring out, here's like some tips maybe. If you're using someone like Nicole, for example, or the supports, I'm not gonna really go into like the S tier characters or the 5-star characters because not everybody has them. Make a video on these? I don't know. Maybe?
Time for some
So here's what I've been saying for days and weeks. Not everybody understands this. Some people do, but like this is like, it's maybe it's pretty common in the meta space, but like not everybody does this. Put your best character, your best DPS character in the middle. Trust me. You don't have to do it this way, but it makes your life easier. Trust me. Put your best character, in my case, let's say
And now, Officer
Julian for now,
ready.
in the middle.
We'll get it
Okay?
done. Huh? Is something the
Okay,
matter?
we're gonna put her in the middle. The first slot, always put your support character in your first slot, okay? This is just how I do it.
Standing by, huh?
And then
Something
stun
wrong?
character on the last
Case
slot.
itself?
The reason being
Activated.
is because this is not the only way to do this, but this is the way I do it. The reason being, when you actually go in the game, Nicole and any support in general, they have a very specific skill that they have because they are support characters. And that is the fact that they can quick swap into the next character in your list. It's always most likely the next character on your list as far as I understand it. So for example, the way her quick swap works is she needs to use an EX skill, right? She needs to use her EX skill. So what happens is as soon as I use my EX skill, it's the swap to this character thing will start blinking, but because the way I have them organized, that person will always be Chu Yuan. You see? And it's Chu Yuan. Just because the ordering of the actual party. That's the only reason why you would do it this way. Because you, most of the time, for Nicole, as soon as you use any of her skills that actually like debuffs the enemy's defense, you want to bring out your DPS character immediately because it only lasts for like 3 or 4 seconds. So what you do is you do this, swap in, and then you blow everything on it for that 3 to 4 seconds. That's the whole idea. And it changes for the support to support, but more, like realistically, this works the same way with Tokaku and Ellen, which I'll show you in a second. But Nicole's just kit basically tells you, hey, your enhanced bullets or energy field or whatever, if you hit enemy with it, their defense is reduced for 3.5 seconds. So when you do this, their defense is reduced right now for 3.5 seconds, right? So you swap in and you fucking unload. And then the next thing that I do with this party in the phase where I'm doing DPS, it's watch, like for example, let's say I have 2 Nicole bars of EX, right? I use the first one, and then I do this, and I use all my bullets. Bum, bum, roll, bum, bum, bum. That right there is probably 3.5 seconds. Around 3.5 or 3 seconds, whatever. So what do you do now? You have Ju Yuan with full bars, and you have Nicole with another EX skill. You just swap back, you do this again, and then you just do this and you use your skills. And then you do the rotation all over again. How do you sit on the suitcase thing for mouse and keyboard? I think it's easier on the controller.
I'm here.
This one? Or sorry, this. Wait, how do I do this? This one. You just have to like spin. You literally just spin your character when you do it. But it's harder on the keyboard, obviously. It's just kind of right order as long as the support is going before DPS. Yes, people don't do this, and I think if you don't do this properly, you lose like 40% of your damage, 30 to 40% of your damage. Like there's, you know that one new thing that they added in the game, like do like 1.5 million damage to the boss before your timer runs out or whatever. I like fucked around with it and I did like stupid like combos and whatever just because I was like messing around, and I didn't like really get to, I wasn't crazy messing around, but I wasn't doing the combos properly, and like it ended up being like 1 million damage overall. And then when I actually like super focused and did the combos perfectly, it was like 1.7 1.8 million damage. So there's that. And then another thing is, this is definitely something I learned over the course of playing this game, and something that I've been taught by chat for a little bit. Some bosses, some monsters have different amount of times you can chain with them when they're stunned, right? That's kind of like not new information, but if a boss, when they're stunned, you can do 3 chain attacks. Here, I'll show you. Let's see first how much time this guy actually allows me to. So that's 1, 2. Okay, this guy's only twice. I think this boss is 3. Okay. 1, 2. This guy's also 2. These bosses suck. Quick assist gets the boss from the support. Yeah. Okay, for example, let's try another party. Just any support. From what I understand, every support in this game has the same thing. This is my Ellen party, right? First, Hokaku is very important. It's very important for Hokaku to make sure you have 2 stacks before you go into your whole combo. Because if you get 3 stacks, like when you I'll just fucking show you. Fucking just show you. All right. So for example, Hokaku right now is 0 stacks. Right under her portrait, there's 3 circles, and she's only got 1. What's gonna end up happening is, let me stun this guy. When you swap this Hokaku here, you get 1 immediately, right? And then you would change to Ellen, right? And that's when you start doing like your DPS in this situation right now. But then the thing is, Hokaku only has 1 because the quick swap after you stun the enemy, it gave you 1 stack. It gave you 1 stack. What you want to do is before knowing that you're gonna stun the enemy, make sure Hokaku has 2 stacks, because what's gonna happen is she's gonna get 1 stack additionally when you quick swap to her in the stun phase. That means you'll get 3 stacks, and once you have 3 stacks, you actually give your next character a super buff. So normally, if you have 3 stacks like this, right? The very next character you swap after she does the spinning attack, after this, you get a quick swap. Now this character has like an insane amount of buff right now. Actually, like ridiculous amounts. It bases on Hokaku's attack damage or attack in general, but the 3 stack basically gives you double the amount of damage than when you didn't have. So at the bottom it says when consuming vortex, the vortex of the fly the flag is the 3 stack, the attack increase is doubled. Okay, so just simplicity, it just doubles.
I'm here.
So you can do this like this, and then still swap, but then that's only half
Alrighty.
of you having this 3 stack.
Let's hurry it up.
Now, as opposed to the half of earlier, now Ellen's damage is like, her buff gained is double the buff gain, right? So what you do is when you're fighting, know that before you stun the boss, oh my god, I will give Sokaku no matter what 2 stacks,
At your service.
and then you go start stunning this fucker, and then when your 2 stack is there for Sokaku right here,
Roger.
once you start chaining, she'll get the 3 and proc the buff right before Ellen comes out. Right here, 3 stacks now, and then you proc it, and then you go with Ellen.
Set mine in.
And now that buff is doubled. People don't do this, bro. I've seen people do it. They don't do this. This is so much damage loss if you don't do it this way. For Sokaku. That makes sense, though. It's pretty simple. You just have to be mindful of, like, prepping your characters before you go into chain. And there's also...
Thank you for your patience.
There's also things like how I'm just doing this because like
Is something
I
wrong?
read. This is not I read the information, bro.
Officer 148, Juyuan.
And then there's one more thing for Ju Yuan. If you do have Ju Yuan, it's something actually very important that you have to understand. This is too advanced for me. I guess I could be. I didn't get all this before either. I just like learned from experience. For Ju Yuan, there's something very important that you have to understand. Very, very important. Before you go into her combo, you need to make sure if you want to get full money's worth of her damage, you need her to have... You see that little bullet mark under her portrait? There's technically 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 little bullets under her portrait at the top left. If you want the best bang for your buck, you always before you go into the chain, have 3. So I'll show you. 3 bullets, always. And that's let me actually explain. What that does is usually by the time that you stun a gigantic boss, you will have your ult ready. This is very specific for when you have your ult. So I don't know if you guys know. Let me actually get my ult. I don't know if you guys know, but when you ult with Ju Yuan, you get 3 bullets immediately. It's gonna take forever. How do I get my ult quicker?
Okay, hands up. Sustain fire.
This is gonna take a minute. Chain attack? I gotta do chain attacks.
Taking a shot. Fine. An opening. I'm here.
Okay.
Taking a shot.
My fingers hurt, come on.
Fine. An opening.
Okay. So the way she works, if you have your ult ready like this, make sure when you're fighting, like you're just doing chip damage to the boss or whatever, you always have 3 bullets. Because what happens is when you quick swap, it's going to give you 3 bullets, and then when you ult, it's also going to give you 3 bullets, right?
Sure.
So right now she has 3, but when you actually stun and start chaining, okay, here's the chain. Swap. She's got 6 now.
Let's test your math.
Oh fuck, I used the wrong character. Pretend I have Nicole, right? And then I quick swap back. And if you ult,
K22.
you should get 9.
Firepower.
And then after you get 9, you go bam, 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 roll, bam, 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 swap, swap back, EX, EX, and then you go attack, okay?
Fine.
I definitely fucked up because this boss doesn't give me 3 chains, fucking gives me 2.
An opening. Yep. Drop the weapon.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh!
You're under arrest.
I don't know. I like the thing about these kind of like, I guess I don't want to call them a guide. Tutorial? No, I don't even want to call it tutorial. What do I want to call this? Helpful tips? The thing about the tips I'm giving you guys, it's not even like nobody asked, first of all, but I just wanted to share because these aren't like tutorials or like guides with numbers. These are like practical usage of fighting. And I feel like nobody fucking does, like, nobody talks about practical usage. They just like read it and they just like formulate it without even trying it most of the time. So here he goes. Watch, ready? 3 bullets. Fuck. Let me get 3 bullets. Okay, 3 bullets, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna stun this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me actually do it right.
This is the moment.
Juyuan,
Stop resisting.
this is 6. Nicole,
Please go ahead.
swap.
Finish off.
Oh,
No restrictions. Fire as well.
I guess if you do it this way, you get 10 bullets, so you're wasting 1. But if you're actually fighting a boss, that's like, it gives you 3 chains, you get 9 perfectly. I hate the fact that they don't give you a boss that gives you 3 chains in this tutorial mode. But yeah. Also, Chingy, if you guys do have Chingy, again, I've learned from experience. Watch this. You know that the gold bar fills up? You don't use that gold bar until it's like 80%. For example, I'm going. I don't use it here. I use it here. Because that additional like finish attack gives you maximum gold bars. Again, I'm not going to do it once it hits it. I do it here. IWTL does this with guys, it just hits. It's just his is a bit convoluted in his video. Oh. I never watched this guide. Island will make a ton of views if he makes tip guides on YouTube shorts for how to use these characters. I don't know if I want to go down that route, but because like again, I don't know anything about numbers. I'm just like I'm just testing characters out and like pinpointing out practicalities.
Hold again.
Because I don't know how many of you are here. I spent like 3 hours going over Chingy's like kit. Like not just reading it, but how to actually properly combo it with like best chain possible. I did watch UN video. Was that his? I thought it was the Goba guy. Maybe I did watch this video.
Together we stand.
At least this game doesn't have complicated pause mechanics. Pause mechanics. Pause mechanics. So let's actually do it while fighting with this party. What's a good one to fight? I guess this one's fine. Okay. Fight me!
Incoming.
Fight me! Oh. How do I do this?
Nah. Surrender your weapon. Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
Bam, 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 bam. Roll. Bam, 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 bam. E.
Don't push it too far. Orders
Fucking,
received.
fucking fly! Get away from me!
Locking in. An opening.
Oh, I can't wait for fucking what's her name. I love like breaking this shit down, but I want to break it down for what's her name. Fuck, the new girl, Jane. I'm so looking forward to it. From what I'm getting, Chingy and Nicole and Juyen. Oh, like order? Yeah, usually. Unless like it's really, obviously this guy's a pushover, this boss, because like no way in hell that you're going to get like this much free time when you're fighting, to build up
Together we.
like your stacks. So maybe a better example is actually doing it in the harder ones. So the idea is for Chingy Juyuan party, you bring her out, you dodge and you stun as much as possible, but then when you do like end up quick swapping, it's because like perfect defense or perfect counter stuff is, it definitely helps you in like building up the bar quicker, but it's also like very situational instances where sometimes it's better to just counter than to dodge with Ching E, because things are becoming too hectic and you just can't keep up with the speed that they're attacking you, or like you want to build like Zhu Yuan's bullet count or something like that, right? So let's go with, did I always start with the ice party first? Fuck. Alright. Let's try this one. So this is like the whole, let's do this first, and I'll kind of like show if people are curious. This is this Hokaku situation where your whole idea when fighting the boss is you make sure you have 2 stacks of Hokaku's like buff, and then when you're starting to quick swap, you have 3 stacks to buff Ellen immediately, right? Oh my god, I hate these guys.
Better dodge.
Okay, 2 stacks. And then let me just get rid of these guys. 3 stacks. Okay. Oh my gosh. Came from so far.
Out of the way.
Okay. And what I like to do is, before we go into the stun phase, I want Ellen to have max EX bar as possible. And then give her like, because what that does is, if you use her EX skills 3 times, it gives you 3 like ice attacks, right? So what you do is you make sure her bar is full. But let me get 2 stacks first for Sokaku. Yeah, 2 stacks, right? And then you just build a bar. Okay, now we just build a bar. That's all we need to do now, because everything's ready. Hokaku's ready, Ellen's ready, and I just have to build a stupid bar. That's not nice. Come here. Come here, stop doing that. Fuck you. Alright. Now it's built. Ellen first, because this is a boss. We have 3 count swapping. And then
Electro engine.
her second, because we get an additional thing. Now we bring in the Bangbu and the Sokaku max buff. And then now when we swap to Ellen, she's got mad buff, she has the ult, and then now she's got full EX bar to get maximum ice count damage.
I knew this
See?
wouldn't be easy.
And then by the time the boss wakes up, it's, you know, we just build it up again. We do want to eventually get to Sokaku, so we get 2 stacks again. Yeah, that's 2 stacks.
Italy route. Locked on target.
And then she's got 3 stacks now because she swapped in. And then Ellen has
Good riddance.
not a lot of EX, but she's got ult, so it's fine.
How annoying.
Yeah, Sokaku needs 2 balls. Basically, she needs 2 balls.
Get back.
Before the boss gets stunned, she needs 2 balls. One, A, 2. Okay, she's got 3, but that's fine. Boss is stunned again. Same thing. It's pretty much dead. So you need 2 balls only. Then in QT she gets 3. Yeah. She gains 1 as soon as you quick swap or QTE into her. So that's the whole idea. And then it's usually best if you have, you know, your Ellen's EX bar always full before you go into the end of the QTE, bringing Ellen out and doing the DPS phase before the boss wakes up. But you can't do that all the time because it does take a minute for her EX bar to fill up. But yeah, at least you get ults a lot of the times ready when you get the maximum buff from Sokaku and when the boss is stunned. Balls! And then for this,
You can share the load, Yuan.
what boss is this?
Okay. Standing sure. In position.
Let me just mob these guys. For this, what you want to do is, again, focus on Chu Yuan's bullet count. Let me just clear these guys.
An opening.
Okay.
Don't push it too far.
So she's got like a shit ton of bullets. I don't need all this. Just throw them away. Okay, and then we start building. Oh, I'm not gonna have my ult. It is what it is. She's got 6 now,
Mind your manners.
and then she should have 9
Time to wrap things up.
by the time. Oh my god, my ult didn't fucking happen.
So you. Taking the shot.
I guess now I think about it,
Maximum firepower.
the way that I do the swapping now, because it's more I don't bring in Ju Yuan at the end. Then what's the count? I would need 1 less. So I need 4. 3, 2, that's 5. I need 4. Scrap what I said. You need 4. If you have ult. I guess even if you don't have ult, it's fine. Basically, the whole idea is you don't want a full Julian bullet bar before you go into QTE. That's all you need to really think about. And then use the combo between Nicole and Ju Yuan. Like, well. So, how many does she have? Okay, that's good. That's fine.
Nowhere to run.
It's actually perfect. She's got 7 now, and then this will take her up to 9.
An opening.
Did I miss one? Did I swap too fast? What is the math? What the fuck? Hold on. Quick swap. QTE gives her 3. Does it tell me? That's assist follow-up. It's 1. She gets 1. Quick assist gives her 1. So that's 3 plus 1. That's 4. Then she needs 5. It's better if she has 5. Let's try with 5.
I'll take my shots. You here?
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, she's got 5. It's cool. I just need to somehow build her. Oh. 5! I got 5. Yay! Okay. This is 7. Am I still missing one? Help! I had 5. Should be 8. Why did I get 7? Hello? Should it not give me 8? Did I use one? Okay. That's 5. I got fucking 5. Let me stun your ass. Come here. Come here. Ah! Ah! Oh, really though? Bitch ass. Come here. That's 9. Okay, that's weird. Maybe I used the one earlier. So, if I know that I'm gonna have alt, I should have... Oh, fuck. Oh my god, math. Island, math! Alt gives you 3 bullets. QTE gives you 3 bullets. Quick assist gives you 1. So that's 6, 7. If you know you're gonna have alt, you should have 2 bullets in her chamber before stunning the boss. Okay, if I know that I'm gonna have alt, have 2 bullets. Alt equals 2 bullets. If I'm not gonna have alt, it's 5. This is just fucking min-maxing, I swear. Let's try it again. Oh, this guy's about to die. So if I know I have ult, then I sit at 2 in the chamber. The reason why this is such a big deal, I swear, like you would think, hey bro, does it really matter? Because you're gonna get like damage off anyway. The reason why it matters is because there's a second rotation to Ju Yuan that you should do after you use all their bullets with the coal. Okay. This is with the ult. I think this is right. Yes. Now I have 9. Okay, this boss is gonna die. Because what happens is, after you do your whole fucking combo, you swap in the coal and then use Ju Yuan's EX and then do shit ton more damage before the boss wakes up. That's the whole idea. So am I gonna have ult? I don't think I'll have ult. So we'll go with 5 for this one. Ouch, 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 ouch. Shut up, big guy. Okay.
Together,
Boom.
wherever you are.
Boom. This should be giving me everything, right? All nine, yeah, 9 in the chamber. Second chain.
Pressel K-22. Maximum firepower.
Did I log into reverse today? Yeah. Thank you for asking. Ah. Okay.
Everything's coming together.
5 in the chamber. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Following orders. Stand down. There's nowhere to go.
Perfect.
It's recovering.
How long did that take? It's not even like 1 minute 58. It's not bad. Anyways, I hope that was helpful, everybody. I don't know why I decided to share this information. I guess I'm flexing. I don't know. It's just fun. This is fun for me. Like min-maxing, it's fun for me. It's so funny now that like I've been trained in this way. The training mode, it's like fucking boring as shit, and I have to like train fighting the actual bosses.
Roger. Out of the way. I see your weak spot.
Ah, come on. Come on! Ah, fuck.
Warning.
That's fine.
Out of the way. Clear out.
Great. Good. Not the greatest, but I'll take it.
Thank you for your patience.
Just tired, so I think I'm gonna go. Have a good night, Alex. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you.
I knew this
Thank you.
would be easy.
I hope this was entertaining.
I see. You're weak. Be gone.
Ah. Ah.
Move it. Locked on target.
Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Really, thank you, thank you, thank you. Rest well. Hanif, hello.
More seriously? Aren't you tired? Basic maneuver.
Please. Please.
Clear out. Electro engine. And you all go flying! How annoying. Get flushed! Get back.
253. Is that any faster than before? Oh, that was faster. Nice. Are you guys bored? I'm pretty hungry. I think I don't know what I was trying to do today when I streamed, but here we are, just grinding away at nothing. Oh, I've completely done everything in this game. I don't know what to do. Story time?
Electro engine.
Do you wanna? Oh shit, this guy's only 2 proc.
Don't move.
So annoying.
Get lost. Better dodge. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ah! Fuck it.
How annoying. Get lost. How fancy. The perfect spot. Move it.
I wish the other guy's dead. Oh my.
Locked on target.
I wish he was dead. Yay. Okay, now we can just focus on this guy.
Looks like
Great.
the job's not done. Warning.
Oh.
Thunder.
Oh.
Clear out. Electro engine. And you all go flying. Good riddance.
Compared to like
Thank you for your
a
patience.
week ago where I was like literally molding over this. Cause this is that one stage where there's 2 bosses and I was just getting destroyed.
Don't look at me. Locked on target. And you all go flying. Take this. Six. Get lost.
Please, please.
Evasive maneuver. Troublesome.
Please. 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 Oh, you asshole. You would. What a jerk. Now what? Oh, I'll be res, but that's so annoying.
Thanks for your business.
It's so annoying. Now everything's fucked. Fuck you. Whatever. Let me just like practice the next guy. This guy's bit, considering his movesets are pretty simple now. Except I died because of it. Alright. Dude, I got fucking wrecked. I was doing okay. Alright, here comes the crazy shit. Fuck. I got hit 3 times. I dodged like 4 times and I hit 3 times and my character's almost dead. Ah, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You were like two hits away from getting stunned. Yikes. Ah! I fucking I panicked. I panic dodged. Not just once, twice in that small frame of time. Ugh, not liking it. And this guy has some moves that like doesn't give you that shiny thing to dodge. He's got that like 2 or 3 moves that you can't dodge, or you can, but it's like that other guy where he charges up his sword and dashes at you. It doesn't show you when it's going to attack. I feel like that's gonna be a common thing going in the future, maybe. Just make things like harder. Damn, I ate that so hard. Oh my gosh. Oh, my hand! Okay, that was... Is this a double stun? Let me kill this guy first. Wow, he's still alive. No. Shit. Oh, whatever, bro. Anyways, I hope that was helpful for anybody who gives a shit. Thank you so much for watching an unasked guide on how to play certain characters from experience rather than looking at numbers and theory crafting. Clearly, a lot of what I just did at the very end there is just super experience based rather than just showcasing based, but one could say I'm flexing, but clearly I suck because I can't clear it, or I did, but not consistently. Seems like you need to get good. Yeah, yeah. It's either that or just, damn, imagine with this skill that I have like built up for this game, and then I have like C6 R5. At that point, I think I can't like it maybe perhaps I'm speaking too early, but you know what? I'll say it. I'm pretty good at this game. Just because I cleared everything. What's up? Let me flex. So, I think of all these things, the hardest thing was definitely this that I just did. The one that goes off of your agent life rather than time. This was actually pretty hard. This was, and I still can't really clear it consistently. This was pretty hard. The last guy. This guy's really hard. It's weird because that's level 60 and this is considered level 70. But this felt easier for me. I think that's just because I'm trying to speed run this when I don't need to. It's not like time based. I don't know. How am I gonna make this into a YouTube short tutorial? Do I even wanna? Is it even like a thing that I want to do? I thought about it. I did my Hollow Zero. Are you proud of me? Good job. Good job. Good job. I gotta learn how to play Rena.
At your service. Good day, Prox.
How can I help?
I gotta learn how to play
Is it
Lena,
Two.
Piper.
Good day,
Lucy's pretty easy. Cause she's a support. Well, I mean, Rena's probably easy too then.
I have 2 guns.
Good.
Who is like a character that is gonna be really good with
Touch my tail.
Jane Doe? Anybody know this information? Is there like guides out there already? Maybe on Pridewind? Grace? Really? Really? The only thing that I need to learn in terms of like combat for now, I think, is how to actually abuse disorder. That's something that is actually really difficult for me to time. Disorder and what's it called? Anomalies. And I think when Jane Doe comes out, I'm gonna have to force myself to learn how to abuse anomaly. Okay, there's no real guide for Jane Doe. Oh. People are saying Seth and Grace. Rena if you don't have Grace. Interesting. Jane Doe, Grace, and Rena. Wow. So you need Jane Doe, Grace, and Rena. That's what everybody's saying. If you want like a full OP as fucking hell build. 3 S ranks. Jane Doe, Grace, and Rena. I have one. Somehow I ended up getting one
Rena, at your service.
for failing my 50-50. Yo, chat, what if Jane Doe comes out and then I start pulling and I fail my 50-50 yet again, but it ends up being Grace. Yo, people are gonna start thinking like I actually spent like a shit ton of money in this game for all the S ranks that I have, and I'm like, bro, no, I just lost all my 50/50s. I'm pushing it. Damn, I'm only halfway there to like be able to select Grace. Now I think about it, the only character that I want from here, well, I mean, I already have Soldier 11, and you know, the only character that I want that I don't have here is actually, it would be nice to have them all, just somehow, like, to be honest. I feel like from the progression of the story, I was kind of opposed to this idea, but then it seems like it's going to happen more quicker than I thought. I think Miyabi actually will be coming out in like 1.4-ish maybe. So that's like in 4 months maybe. But then I wonder by then, will there be another character that's as good as Lekeon for a stun ice character? Do you think the biker gang is like, yeah, I think they already kind of teased, right? It was 1.2 story. That's the Sons of Caledon. I think after that might be something else, and then is going to be Miyabi group, whatever they're called again. Unless it's going to be 2 patches related to the Sons of Caledon. Maybe it'll be 2. Yeah, because there's still a character that they haven't drip marketed for that faction, right? That dude, whatever his name is. I almost forgot about that. Maybe because I wonder if this game will make sure to release all the faction character back to back to back, even across like couple patches, but like patches that are back to back, or like just not, and they bring them back later. Yeah, the guy with glasses. Yeah. I have enough as Miyabi for Miyabi. Man, you act like you know when she's coming out. You're crazy. You're crazy. Cookies. Share the cookies. I should use my stamina.
And now. Officer, let me finish my cup of hot water.
Alright. I wasn't really planning on streaming a lot today, so I'll probably call it a day here soon. Again, apologies for the subathon being so sporadic when it shouldn't be, but I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I think tomorrow we're gonna play. I'm gonna try to stream a bit earlier tomorrow, probably like earlier than today anyway. Maybe like 3, 4-ish, and then we will. I don't think I'll cook tomorrow, but I think we're gonna start Reverse 1999 and Zenless Story tomorrow. What did I? Oh, there's another thing that I learned as I experienced them, by the way. For Ju Yuan specifically. If you're planning on doing this combo with like Nicole, like EX skill and then swap in Ju Yuan like this, right? If you know what? I'll just fucking show it to you after I clear this. Finally, I know. Okay, I'm having such a hard time with this stupid ass thing. Why? Die! Yeah. So basically, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I'm sure a lot of you already know if you've seen some of the guide videos or whatever the hell. Ju Yuan's damage falls off, right? I tested this in a very... all I wanted to do was figure out how much it falls off and how far I am. Obviously, the further you are with their shotgun mode, the more damage it falls off. And I was like trying to figure out when it starts falling off. And I found that it's 2.5 tiles. I don't know what that means for distance, but it's 2.5 tiles. So like whenever you use your shotgun mode, you kind of want to get up close, especially when they're stunned, because you know, obviously, why not? Why not be so up in their face when they're stunned? That's kind of what you want. So I found out it was 2.5 tiles, and unfortunately, what ends up happening is when you do the Nicole combo with Ju Yuan, like you did the Nicole EX skill and then you quick swap in Ju Yuan, she starts like tumbling and like doing somersaults and shit and gets further and further away if you fuck up. And then what that obviously means is that you have damage fall off, right? So to give you an idea of what all this means visually, it's a little bit of another tip for y'all. If you asked, but nobody asked. Okay, so I need to turn this thing on. As you can see, we have tiles on the floor. You can probably notice 5K is our normal. 5K is our normal at like no damage fall off, right? So this is about what? 1 tile, 2 tile, right? Okay. Why am I doing more damage now? Is this guy weak? 7K. 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 Okay, that's almost 3 tiles. So right here. Okay, fall off happens around 3 tiles, right? This is the distance. This is the distance when your damage starts falling off with Ju Yuan's shotgun. Right? Right? About here. Yeah, fall off damage. When it should be doing 7K, it's doing 5K, right? Thank you, Pancho. Thank you for asking. Let me demonstrate. What ends up happening is if you fuck up with Nicole's thing and quick swap in and you start doing the shotgun mode at this distance, you start like backing up almost like 3 tile worth, and then you start having damage loss. And imagine you have an ult and you decide that you ult here. Obviously, you're gonna have an insane amount of damage loss. So, for example, I'll show you what not to do. Oh, shit, that's not what to do. Okay. Okay, that's clearly not what I was trying to do, but this is not what to do. You see? Look how further I'm getting. Look how far I am. This is definitely getting close to that 3 tile situation. Because what happens is, when you do her EX and you swap, she's right here, right? But then, if you start shotgunning immediately, you start making like distance from yourself from the actual target. especially when they're fucking getting pushed or getting stunned, right? So what you do is, after you EX and you swap to Zhu Yuan, instead of going into shotgun mode right away, you like auto attack 3 times around. And what that does is takes Zhu Yuan from here to like right up in their face. So this might be common knowledge, but just so you know. If you do it right, you're right here. And then you start using shotgun right when you're in their face. Watch, ready? Right here. And you're literally like way closer than you would have if you were like shotgunning immediately. This is what not to do. This is not what to, that's not what you should do. But instead, you should do this. Then you're way closer. Especially when you have ult. That means you can like blast their face right in this like 1 square like diameter or radius. That sounds like something YouTube short worthy. I don't know. Cause like so many people might already know this information. Maybe that doesn't matter. Again, what not to do. And then what you should do. Because all I'm doing is I'm auto attacking a couple times so that Zhu Yuan like gets right up in their face and then holding the attack. It helps a lot when you're doing the ult, right? Imagine you do this and then you're this far away and then you're trying to ult. It's like kind of iffy. But what you should do, literally in their face, everything. Yes? Perhaps that was helpful. Not sure, but some channels said the ult and EX doesn't bother with the range. Yeah, it's probably just the shotgun mode that takes a fall off. I'm not 100%, but then again, what always ends up happening is this is the problem that you come across. Basically, let me go over here and get all my shotguns. Let me get my shells. Let me get all my shells. Okay, I got all my shells, right? What ends up happening is if you fuck up like an idiot and you do this, it's fine. But then the second rotation, it's like pushing you further away. And then you have to do this again anyway. I'm pretty sure you're right in terms of there's no fall off. Let me test. Close up, EX. 7.5. 7.5. This is made too far away. It's too far. What? Where's that 5k coming from? Where's that 5k coming from? The damage is... Oh, 7 and 5. That's right. Doesn't seem like there's a fall off for that. So thank God. Let me see. I guess that's okay. I guess that's fine. Maybe it doesn't really matter. If realistic only matters when the enemy starts fucking moving and it pisses me off whenever they do start moving. Let me see. Oh, it's so iffy. I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me feel like I'm losing damage like 20% of the time with the distance that is created. Maybe I should do more testing. It's so hard to tell if I'm having fall off damage or not, because it's Nicole's 3-second buff that's always also in there. If anything, forget the damage. Just consider, if you want to get close, make sure you double attack. Make sure you double attack. And do it this way. Do it that way rather than the other way. Is there anything else? That's it. I'm done. Oh! I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking bored all the time. Why am I so bored all the time? Competitive ZZZ stream? Is that a thing? Or are you saying from me? I just don't know what to do. I definitely feel like I need a break. I'm trying to see if I can like get through some of the story that we should have gone through with the rest of the subathon, but today I just felt like, you know, I'm just here because I feel like I should be here, because if I'm not here today, then I might not be here tomorrow. But since I'm here today, I'm definitely probably gonna be here tomorrow. I don't know, guys. Thank you for dealing with me, though. Thank you for dealing with me. Maybe I should go watch more anime. Just relax. Oh! What is today? It's Monday? Ew! Bro, time went by so fast. I feel like I wasted this entire weekend. What the fuck? Anime review? Which anime? I don't know. Ones that what? I wish I could. Dude, I swear to you, I wish I could write my own anime. I wish I could write my own anime. You know why? Because there's yet to be an anime that I think is a perfect anime that I would like. Like I want an anime that's like okay, listen. Hear me out all the way, okay? Hear me out. Don't make judgments. Don't make judgments before I say the whole thing, okay? You can judge it if you want, but just wait till the whole thing. Wait till I say the whole thing. I want an isekai anime, right? Where I don't care about the harm thing. I want an isekai anime that actually challenges the main character's growth. They eventually do become overpowered. I do like that fact in some of the isekai animes. I want the main character to eventually become overpowered, but I want them to work towards it after getting isekai'd with the special ability, but it takes them a while. For example, I don't want a like 4-3 episode of like trying to get there. I want like an entire season worth of them like slowly getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Basically, which means is that I want an anime with multiple seasons, right? Because after they reach that point, now there's like another story. But for season 2, I don't want it like they're overpowered now and they're gonna destroy everything. No, what I want is they do achieve what they set out to achieve in like a pretty fun and quick fashion. And what I want them to do is end that arc, put a bookend to it. But then now I wanted to go like the Boruto style, where the main character actually settles down and have kids, and the kids are like trying to uncover what their mom or dad, whoever got isekai, like what happened, how they became so strong. I want like a generational isekai anime that spawns off of an isekai that ends up becoming a generational thing. But then the focus is not just the main character of the original guy or the son or the daughter or whatever. The focus is the whole conceptual idea of like something's going wrong with this world. What the fuck? Why did they get isekai in the first place? What is this world structure? That kind of an idea. I want the main character to struggle. Like not be super OP, but eventually do get OP. And basically I also really like the growth part. The growth part, I would like the growth part for the character to not just like go grind in a dungeon. I want the growth part of the main character be something like they join an adventurers guild or something, right? And then like it's like a fairy tale kind of thing. So if you really think about it, it's like I want to mixture of fairy tale, Boruto, and like a typical isekai anime that is not harem and it's multiple seasons. Am I asking for too much? Yeah, the slime, Naruto, solo leveling with fairy tale. That's what I want. But I've yet to see one. That's why I was saying I'll write it myself. But obviously, I don't know shit about writing, so it probably turns out to be really bad. Random Acorns, hello. We're talking about anime again. How I want an anime that's a mixture of Naruto, Boruto. Yo, throw Sword Art in there. Slime, solo leveling. But no harem. Self-insert character who romances Teresa at some point. Bro, relax. Dude, if they're gonna go harem route, they need to like stop making the main character so dense. Sometimes when I see harem and isekai anime, I appreciate the ones where the guy is just, he knows he's a badass, so he just like, you know, gets married or something. Or like, you know, like dates them or something. I don't want no fucking stupid shit like, oh my god, can you, oh my god, I'm so shy. Like, fuck. So in a way, you know that anime, the what's it called, the Jobless Reincarnation. In a way, that anime has some of the elements that I actually really like, but then there's some that are just like a little bit too much for me. Like some of that anime is pretty good, but some things I wish they didn't do. Yo, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I ever win a lottery, let's say I win like $100 million, right? That's like a pretty decent you know, lottery win. I mean, fuck, $1 million would be great, but it won't be enough for me to do what I want to do, and so I need around like $100 million. You don't even need $100 million, but like 10 million's enough. But then obviously, if I'm gonna win a lottery, like let me spend like 10 million on something that I'm passionate about and still have money left over. So that's why I'm saying $100 million. I would, number one, hire a studio to make the anime that I want to make at a high quality. And then I would pay them obviously for it. And I'll be like, yo, cut all your other projects. Work on my anime. Here's a shit ton of money. I don't know what studio I would hire though. Because I don't really pay attention to like which studio has what kind of art style. UFO table? UFO table? UFO table? I don't know. I don't really like their art style, to be honest. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't like it. Well, it's like, it's okay. The art style's okay. I prefer more... There's two things. There's art style and there's animations. And they both need to go hand in hand. UFO Table, I like their animations. I don't like their art style. Studio Mappa? Isn't that like a super prestigious studio that has been around for like decades? What style do I like? Oh, Mappa's only been around for like 15 years. 14 years. I don't know what kind of style that I like. Do I know King's Avatar? Yeah. Their art style is a little bit too... I don't know what kind of art style I'd like. Again, there's art style, and then there's animation, and then there's sound, music. All those things needs to go hand in hand. Obviously, for the story, I'd be making my original story, and then I would hire writers to be like, I would basically I would hire that writers, and then I would tell them the basic idea of the story, and then I would ask them to like, you know, make it more interesting. Like, I'll give them the basic idea. I want this character to eventually do this. I want this character to do that. You know, those kind of things. And then I want like this drama here. I want this climax of this. This is what happens in the story. I'll do all that, but I just need them to do the pacing. So I need to hire like a good writer studio for pacing. I really do like I'm not saying this is a studio that I would end up hiring or anything, but Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid anime. I really like the art style for that anime. It was cute. What's up, Carria? But then I don't know if that's the style that I would go for. I just think it's cute. Am I feeling? I'm doing alright. I'm pretty hungry though. Like, I don't want like the best, like prestigious art style. I want a unique art style. Kyoto Animation. Damn, they've done so many of the animes that I enjoyed. Haru Studio? Hold on, look it up in a second. What's it actually called? Science Haru? This is very, very high quality realism. It's phenomenal, but I wouldn't choose this personally. For what I, hypothetically, with the $100 million would be able to make anime, that would never happen. Damn. Bro, like some of these companies, I never looked up companies and studios. And I'm looking at this like pretty much the first time. And I'm like, holy shit. These companies are fucking... They made some good stuff. Island wants to make an isekai anime with reincarnated slime plot plus Naruto plus solo leveling with fairy tale art style and no, not fairy tale art style, fairy tale adventurer theme. And what studio he wants with the 10 million. How much do you think it would cost? Do you think $10 million is enough? I don't know how much it costs to produce an anime. Do you think $10 million is enough? For like let's say 2 seasons. I'm only asking because obviously I have $10 million to throw around. Oh shit, voice actors. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Dude, it's gonna be a lot of fucking money. I don't think $10 million is enough. Mappa is okay. I enjoyed them. Actually, No Game No Life art style was pretty sick. The animation was pretty sick too. Okay. How much does it cost to make an anime? What the? In anime production, the budget varies significantly based on the scale and scope of the project. For small-scale projects such as short films or limited series, budget can... Okay, but that's not it. That's not what that's not the entire... On the other hand, large-scale anime projects like full-length series or feature films can require budget ranging from $200,000 to several million. $10 million's enough. $10 million is enough. That's actually more than enough, I think. Like, people would actually like think about this. Think about this. If I won $100 million in a lottery, and then I told my friends, I am spending $10 million for my very own, like, original 2-season anime, they'll be like, bro, that's a lot of money you're spending for an anime. I feel like I'm spending twice as more than what I would, like, realistically spend. But then at the same time, it would be like top tier talents and staff. Maybe $10 million is enough. Yeah, I mean, considering if it's like top of the line, everything, obviously I'm going to try to like hire, if I can, you know, voice actors that I like, which is gonna cost a shit ton of money. Maybe I do need 10 mil. Pre-production 10-15%. Production 40-60%. Post-production 20-30%. Advertising? I don't give a shit about advertising. This anime doesn't even need to make money. I don't care if nobody watches it. I just want it for myself. But then, you know what sucks about this? The worst thing is, because I know the entire plot, when I watch it back, when it's done, I'll just be like, you know, obviously, like, the bells and whistles will be great, but then the story, I already know what's gonna happen, so it'll be kind of like, eh. Like, I know the conclusion, so it won't be, like, a surprise to me. And, like, half of the anime that we watch because the plot, you know? Recreators? I think I've heard of it. Did I ever watch this? I don't think I've ever watched it. Ow. Alright, y'all. I wish I could talk longer about anime, but I'm definitely hungry and I think I should, like, try to sleep so I can be back tomorrow earlier than today. We can talk more about anime stuff tomorrow. I don't want to make this go on for like another 3 hours. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. We didn't really do much today, but you know, obviously we're just here to kind of hang out. I'll see you all. I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully, depending on which game I want to play tomorrow morning, I really want to I really do want to play the reverse new event. Maybe we'll dig into reverse tomorrow. Kind of want to just get it started. Like the previous patch, I wasn't really too invested in it because I already know the story because I played it. This new patch, though, I have no idea what happened, so maybe I'm interested. Maybe we play reverse tomorrow. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Yeah. I'll see you guys at like 3 p.m.-ish tomorrow, and then we'll continue with finally with some story stuff, okay? Thank you. Thank you for the support, everybody. Thank you for looking out for me. Thank you, General, for watching. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. And then, you know, anybody who had like positive thoughts for me or, you know, left me a nice message, I read them all, even if I didn't like reply. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Appreciate you all. And see you tomorrow. I'm 90% sure I'll be back tomorrow. 90% sure. Bye-bye.